So a lot of people have, the same questions. They've got the same situations. And one of the most important things in any human being's life and your journey, when you're experiencing this planet and your livelihood is the subject and the topic of money. Money, finances, and attracting wealth and abundance is always very important. Wealth, abundance, prosperity, and success is something that's very important as a topic in your life. So don't avoid it. Don't run away from it, especially if you are in a relationship, in a marriage, or some kind of a partnership with another party. You need to discuss and you need to plan for your future and talk about your money issues. So the question is, how do you attract more money? Very important. This has to do with your mindset. It has to do with your thinking. It has to do with your feelings and your emotions around and concerning the topic of money. So the question is, how do you feel right now? That's the most important question. How do you feel right now regarding your finances? How do you feel right now regarding the topic of money, the subject of money? Do you feel uncomfortable most of the time when it comes to money? Do you feel uncertain? Do you feel unsafe? Do you feel unassured or something like that? No matter what technicalities you may use, the question is, how do you feel when you think about money? How do you feel when you think about your confidence regarding your future and your money security? If you don't feel good, then you need to deal with this and just tackle it head on. You need to find out what makes you feel uncomfortable with the topic of money, because what you feel is what attracts. When you feel uncomfortable about a situation, no matter where you may be, you will always find it challenging and you'll always have thoughts and emotions of fear. If you fear something and if you're not comfortable with something, you will never be confident within that particular topic. No matter what you may try, if you don't have goodness and positive thoughts of great expectation and anticipating abundance and prosperity, even if it's 6 months from now or in future 2 years from now, you need to find a way to make peace with that particular topic. So, how do you feel regarding money most of the time? So you need to get yourself to a place where you feel very certain, very relaxed, very comfortable, very assured, very excited, very happy, very joyful, very wonderful and peaceful regarding the topic of money. It doesn't matter where you are right now in your life. It doesn't matter what you may be facing. You may be blacklisted, bankrupt. You may be facing money and financial issues that may overwhelm some other people. But if you feel at ease and you feel relaxed and you feel assured because you know that somehow, someday, your money situation is going to change, then you are on the right track. You are on the right momentum. It's very important to balance your finances. In other words, don't spend more money than you make. The amount of money that you make always has to be more than how much you spend. Healthy habits when it comes to your finances and your money, regardless of the law of attraction, regardless of your mindset and your belief, the healthy physical thing to do is whatever income you're sitting on, it must never be exceeded by your spending habits. So your spending habits always need to be less than your income. Your income and what you attract when it comes to your finances and your money needs to be more than what you are spending. So if you are spending too much money on too many things that may not necessarily be good for, look, sometimes they may be good for you because you're buying clothes, you're buying food, you're buying necessary items, and you need to pay for this and pay for that. But you need to balance your output and your input. Your input and your output needs to be balanced. In other words, what's coming in always needs to be more than what's going out, or else you will exhaust the balance. You're not going to be balanced. So whatever's going out needs to be less than what's coming in, whether it's food or relationships or your job or whatever the case might be. You always need to take care of what's coming in. Your thoughts is what's coming in. When it comes to money, what do you think about money? And therefore, what is the input and the income that you've got? The income must always be more than the output, than the expenditure, than what you think about money. So you need to have more thoughts that are healthy regarding the topic of money, regarding your finances, regarding your wealth, and therefore you will find it easier to connect and to be in synchronicity with the law of attraction in relation to money. So you're going to attract more abundance if your finances most of the time are healthy, just from a paper perspective. So if you're spending more money than you make, you are not moving the right direction, into the right direction. And here's the other rule. When it comes to attracting money, when you spend money more on things that actually bring in more money. So spend money on things that invest in bringing in more money. So buying a car, of course, brings in more money because you travel to your job, you travel to your workplace, or you can do things with the car that allow you to bring in an income. Finding a place to live, buying clothes that allow you to be presentable and look professional, that is an investment because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel confident. However, if you are in a situation where you are trying to decide whether you want to go out with your friends or go to a fancy restaurant or go out to a vacation spot or travel or go do something recreationally that is not necessary at that particular moment in time, and you know that it will cause you to spend more than what you make, then obviously you need to kind of delay that gratification. You need to slow down on those lifestyle choices. Don't spend your life trying to impress other people that don't even care about your financial well-being. Don't live your life trying to fit into society in terms of spending more money than you make because you're trying to look good. Wealthy people and wise people that have healthy thoughts in terms of trying to become rich, successful, and wealthy always understand that delayed gratification is a virtue. It's wise and it's a good thing to calm down. Don't try to impress people. Try to focus on your expenditure and your income because it has to do with your well-being. So spend more time feeling good about your money, and therefore you're going to attract everything that you need to attract. Feel good about the things that you do, but it has to be about the income. The income is more important than the expenditure. Balance that scale. Think good thoughts. Believe